Hey man, we in the building, man. Another 478 TV interview, man. We got another rising talented artist, man, here in Macon, Georgia, man. One of Macon, Georgia's very own, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our second time going around, but you know, we'll even get into that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We got Jonna.
Jonna, big Jonna.
Jonna in the building, man.
I raised the crackhead lighter. Y'all ain't got one.
Oh yeah, here you go, here you go.
Came with the torch.
Yeah, man.
What up, E?
We're going, man.
Mate.
Yeah, I just, you know, we were just talking a little bit off camera, man. I'm talking about, you know, I seen you, you know, you out here, man. You out here doing a lot of major things, man. You out here, you got a big single popping out here. You know what I'm saying? You've been working your shows, you've been doing shows and stuff. I just seen you do you won second place in the Ugly Money concert down here at Quad Studio. Just, you know what I mean? Just talk about moving around, like what's going on. Like, talk to me.
Really, that's all I'm doing. Just moving around, networking, trying to put my face out there, putting everything in motion at the same time. But yeah, been doing shows, you know, here or there, residentials in Alabama. I got one coming up in Alabama on the 28th.
Sure.
She really just promote my album, my tape, because my tape dropping February 22nd of this year. So yeah, really just putting it in motion, getting ready for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was it like, you know what I'm saying, getting like, you know, recognition, you know, because you know
it kind of came quick though. Like, people knew who I was. Even like people come up to me and be like, they already know who I was. They don't hear my music, and it make me happy because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all really listening to me. But see, I ain't done. I still got a lot of recognition to get, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So we you know what I'm saying, we gotta tell the story, man. We gotta tell your story, man. Like growing up, man, for the people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, your background and stuff. You know, this one also being one of your first interviews. Like, you know, tell the people about like growing up, like where you from, where you grew up.
I grew up in West Macon, dad's side, east side, but I was really with my mom. I mean, it was great, you know. Since 14, I've been taking care of my mom, so yeah, it's kind of, I guess I kind of grew up. Now I matured fast. You know, I always had like a boss mindset real early, so I knew I had to, you know, do something. I always been good at rapping though. I was rapping in high school and shit. What folks used to know me for, and then let me see, my mom had got sick when I was in high school. She got sick with heart failure, so they were really like, I started doing I was doing everything in high school. My nigga, I'm talking about doing everything in high school. So like, but she got to like end stage like last year. So yeah, see, then I just been going real hard because, you know, gotta put off my mom, make sure she get her heart transplant, etc., take care of my kids, yada yada.
Yeah. Talk about you know, like did you grow up like with a father in your life? Like, you know what I'm saying, you mentioned your mother, but like did you have like a father figure in your life?
I had my dad. Yeah, I had my daddy. Me and my daddy like this. I love him. Like, as far as financially, no, but I had my daddy. Like, he would do. Yeah, not in the same household though, but yeah.
What did you have any like siblings growing up? Like, I know you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of siblings, right?
I got about 23 on my dad's side, 23 on my dad's side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On my mom's side, I only got a brother and a sister.
Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't grow up without my dad, so I really just met them when I got probably like 14, around that age, when I wanted to, like, you know, when you want to meet your family and everybody, all your siblings and stuff.
Yeah. So like growing up, like what was it like, you know what I'm saying, having so many siblings? And, you know, I mean, you weren't living with them, but like, where do you fall in that? You like the youngest or the oldest, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm next to the baby. I got a little sister. And she's 17.
Okay.
I'm 24.
Okay.
Yeah. Next to the baby, but I always got treated like the baby. I'm a baby on my mom's side though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always got treated like the baby.
Okay. So like, you know, growing up, like, you know what I'm saying, like how did you, like, how would people say, like, who was Jonna like before the music type shit?
Jonna was Jonna.
Yeah.
Jonna always been Jonna. She was a badass.
Or you was?
I really wasn't no badass though. I was misunderstood because I had to raise my mother early. So you get what I'm saying? So like, yeah. But I wasn't no badass. I really was cool. I mean, folks say that shit, I always been cool.
Yeah. Growing up and making, like, what? Like, describe, like, growing up and making.
Making?
Yeah.
I mean, shit on here. Growing up and making, it really wasn't nothing. It ain't like I was running the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was regular for me, I guess, aside from that. But it was regular.
Yeah. Like, describe, like, your first, like, music memory.
Well, my first one aside from high school was probably the year I graduated high school on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. He had that shit birthday bash. He had T.I. Rich on the corner, Autumn was on stage and shit like that. And they had a rap competition, so I went out there and I freestyled. And I won 4 backstage passes. I was like, I might be fucking good. Rich on the corner told me that but that when I was like 17, but I wasn't rapping. You know what I'm saying? I just, that was a freestyle thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I am pretty good. Then I started rapping. Motherfucker got me pregnant. So I had to chill. Yeah. Got me pregnant again, so I had to chill. But we good. We back in business now.
Yeah. Like, did you ever notice like some sort of like music scene growing up in Macon? Like, when was the first time like you noticed like a music scene or what like okay, I'm fucking with that type shit?
My brother, MG Tilly, like. He the first one, like, from music scene wise, musical MG Taylor, like, back in the day, real OG, Bloomfield day, but, really, that's all my brother, like, that's the first one.
Yeah.
I saw, like, that's where I get everything from, like, my demeanor, how I carry myself as a lady, like, I carry myself like a real nigga, but as a lady at the same time, like, all this because of my brother.
Yeah.
Yep, shout out to Taylor, he free now.
What about like besides him, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, like making music scene and growed over the years, like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of, it's artists signing out of Macon. Like, you got a song with Baby Jungle, you know what I'm saying? He signed with Guap Records and like, it really wasn't happening, as like, so like right now in Macon, like, we got like a little spotlight, you know what I'm saying? So like, when was like the second time like that you really like, that kind of made you want to come out here too, like?
You know what? I can't even, let me be so for real. I've been a mom for the past 3 years, my nigga. So the past 3 years, I ain't even been looking at the music scene. I've been at home, you know what I'm saying? Then like, when I just really like, when I found out I knew about my mom, I was like, I gotta do something that really gonna bring me in some paper. I started me a business, J. Core Collection. Stay tuned for that too. I started me a business, got all my business shit in order. I went back to school for my business so I can fund my business and shit like that. Had everything right, which is what I'm working on now. And I'm doing a rap career because you gotta have multiple sources of income. You get what I'm saying? I know I can make some good cheese with rap shit, and I know I can make some good cheese with a business at the same time. So like, I really wasn't looking at music. It's just, I went into the studio one day. I broke up with my ex. I went into the studio one day and I made the fucking song. And the song went on. I swear to God, like, I went looking at, I ain't know nothing about it. I ain't even know who Baby Jungle was, but he my dog now, you get what I'm saying? But I didn't, like, I just did. I ain't know nothing about nothing.
How you how you get to the studio? Like, talk about that story, like getting to the studio and like your first like time in the studio and shit.
How did I get to the studio? I think I just booked it because I knew Guap Records was the studio that was down here, and I booked it there. And then everybody heard the song, they were like, oh, that song hard as hell, like you gotta like do the most. So then I booked it with Zach. Shout out to Zach. Booked it with Zach. So I booked it with Zach and did everything for real, went and re-recorded, did every fucking thing and made it.
Yeah. So like, talk about like, getting to that point where like, you know what I'm saying, you drop the song, you finish leaving the studio, dropping the song and leading up to like making your first music video and stuff, like that whole process.
I did everything the right way, I feel like, and that's why God was by my side. Because first of all, I researched before I dropped it. That's another thing. People just be dropping their songs, stuff like that. I really be telling my homeboys this who rap and who really good. Like, when you know stuff, you supposed to put folks on the game. I be like, you need a promo and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because promo is everything. You can have the hardest song ever. And that bitch don't go nowhere because you ain't promoted right. Like I ain't just finna drop a song without a plan. I'm already have my planning, my playlist, and my everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm be locked in with all my DJs and shit beforehand, so I know when I drop it, it gonna go up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I did with that song. Like I literally with that song, I had the video. I shot all that shit, had it out within like it was been about 3 weeks though. It took 3 weeks.
So the whole process, like dropping the song, then dropping video, 3 weeks. Yeah. So like, talk about like, you know what I'm saying, the reaction and, you know what I'm saying, how did you end up getting Baby Jungle, you know what I'm saying, on the feature?
Cause I was at Guap Records and they was like, it was some folk, they was talking about Baby Jungle and stuff like I knew who Baby Jungle was like as a rapper, but I ain't know cause I really wasn't in the music scene and stuff like that. So they were talking about it, they had called him on FaceTime or something like that. And we locked in on the song. He be like, I swear to God, as soon as he heard the song, as soon as he heard the beat, he be like, oh, hell yeah, I already got something for it. Got something for it. He's like, oh, hell yeah, because the song was just dead hard. Like, and then, like, he burst on that beat, but he slid on that beat. I had him and re-record with Zach. I got to say, shout out to Zach again, because that's my dog. Like, he's the best. But, yeah, like, I don't know. After I put out the video, that beat just went up. Like, it went up because, of course, I knew people, you get what I'm saying? And I knew, like I said, networking is everything. You need to know who to network with, Spotify playlist and shit like that. Get on it. But yeah, again, so I did that really just network and that bitch just went up and by the grace of God, that's what it was. And here's Jonna Bae, but we got some more to go up. It's like, we got a lot more coming.
So, like, you know, you talk about your album coming out, like, so just talk about, like, the recording process, like, you know what I'm saying, coming out in the pandemic and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, how was it, you know what I'm saying, being a mother and managing, you know what I'm saying, trying to just be out here, you know, studio session?
That's just, for real, that's why folks really salute me more because of the fact that I am a mother and I still do the same shit that folks be like, I can't go to the studio and stay 16 hours and stay all day like a nigga can.
Right.
So when I go to the studio, I be like, anytime I go to the studio, I'm going to make a hit. Like, I'm making a single. I'm not just going in there making no bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, so that way, like, that's my plan. Like, anytime I only get probably like, the most probably like a 4-hour break to go to the studio. That's it, the most. I'm telling you that right now. So that's since I done came out. So like, I got a lot of songs though. I got about, since I started rapping June of last year, I got about 20 songs right now. 20 singles. I'm gonna tell you, big songs and singles is different.
Okay. Okay. On that album, like, you know what I'm saying, who like some of the producers that you're working with? And
Black Surfer, that's my homeboy Valerie. He actually the one that produced Pop My Shit. Okay. I'm working with Trey. Cold Trey, shout out to Cold Trey, can't forget Trey. I'm working with Cold Trey. Really, that's about it. Zach, shout out to Zach with Tom.
Talk about you know what I'm saying, your influences, like who's some of the people that, you know what I'm saying, I know you mentioned your brother earlier, like you one of them people, like, you know what I'm saying, who some of the other people like you listen to like growing up, or just like influence you with a rapper?
When I was growing up, my era, who I was listening to was Nicki. Like, I promise you, like, from John. And that's really where I get a little bit of my demeanor from. Like, because she just knew she was that bitch when she was rapping. Since she came out, she knew she was that bitch. And she could rap, you get what I'm saying? So it made it make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you just gotta, once you know that you fired something, you just keep it going. And you keep yourself, like, you be yourself, like, throughout the games.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah. Hey. Do anybody, like, you know what I'm saying, mention to you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, like, you know, I know you said earlier, like, you know, you still carry yourself like a nigga, but you still keep it, like, classy and shit, like, but you be having big-ass sticks in your video, you got a picture of big-ass stick, you know, folks be asking you about that, like.
I mean, hell yeah, and the first time they say, like, cuz I got the damn Draco on my leg, they be like, oh, hell nah, I know not to play. They be like, oh, I don't want to play with you, baby. Listen, do not play with me. I'm just a sweetheart, like, that's what I'm saying. I ain't finna go out here and just shoot a nigga in the fucking head, you get what I'm saying? But I grew up, like I said, with niggas, you get what I'm saying? The fuck? Like, they raised me like that. I'm just built tough, and I just like guns, so I just carry a collection.
Yeah. What you think about, like, the women in the industry? I know, you know, I was talking with somebody, you know, they sing and they do music, and they feel like, you know, women don't really get, you know, that appreciation and shit, you know what I'm saying?
They are 100% correct. They don't. They do not. But the thing about it is, you just gotta work hard. But really, really, I don't know. It seems like folks, they don't. I don't know, because I really can't say it do take a lot. But since I came in the game, a lot of niggas have been like, more niggas been fucking with me than females. That's what's crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? The female is a female song, but more niggas be fucking with me more than females. Like, they be like, yo, you gonna make it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta, like, a nigga ain't finna go around. They will, but a nigga don't really put on female music. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got songs that a nigga can put on right now. You get what I'm saying? So that would make it, like, different. Like, I'm really hard at this shit. So at the same time, if you're really hard at it, it'll work. But you do gotta work extra hard to being a female, because then you gotta go with all that being a female shit. So I don't know, I carry myself like a nigga, so I look at everything like that anyway. So
yeah. Well, what would you say would be like, you know, some of like, well I take that back. Like, what would you say would be like, you know what I'm saying, your favorite show, you know what I'm saying, so far, and like how does it feel like performing this shit?
What was my favorite show? My first show. My very first show that I did was in Atlanta. It was with Young Huncho. When he made that Let's Get It song, before the song even blew up, we made the song at the same time, I swear to God. He came up to me then, after he had followed me, he came up to me then and told me that my song was gonna go up. And then now I'm looking at fucking Huncho, cause I'm like, damn, that nigga really did go the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went up quick, for real. Like, it really is possible. And it made me like, I was just that close, you get what I'm saying? So they let me know, like, I'm close to it, and it's gonna happen one day, you get what I'm saying? God always put me, like, he don't put me in positions to where I know, like, yeah, I know this my destiny, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make it, like, one day. Yeah. This year. Yeah. This year, fuck, I manifest it.
What advice, like, you know what I'm saying, you being a new artist yourself, like, you know what I'm saying, you obviously said, like, you know what I'm saying, you came out here the right way, you always, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of game. Like, what kind of advice would you give, like, new artists, like you said, like, they just dropping shit with no plan, you know, thing like that? Like, what other type of advice would you give, like, you know what I'm saying, new artists coming out and shit like that?
Really networking. That's my thing, because I didn't know none of this stuff until I networked. You get what I'm saying? And I got taught it and everything like that. Like, your biggest thing, network. Network is gonna be your net worth, and that's just that.
For sure, man. Like, you know, you speaking about the album. Like, what else you got coming, like 2022 and stuff?
Shit, only God can tell. Because I don't even know. Like, really, I don't. I ain't got nothing to set on aside from the album. Whatever happens aside from that was just in God's plan anyway. So that's what I'm hoping, like,
right, like,
something happen. Something. I just want recognition. All I want is a platform. Like niggas say, all they need is platform. Really, I just want the platform. Once I get seen, I don't know, let a fucking TikTok or let the fucking song go up on TikTok. Once I get seen, then I know folks gonna be like, well, who are that? Then you gonna see all the other shit hard. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I might not have to sign to do all that extra shit, because it'll go up naturally. I own all my music, you know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you want to stay like an independent artist, or like, you know what I'm saying, would you sign to a major? I just want to get some money. Yeah, basically, I just want to get some money, but the smart way. So, like, if I'm bringing in the money independent, what I need to sign for? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah. What's the similarities and differences between, like, Macon and Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people that's not from Georgia, you know what I'm saying, they only know about Atlanta. You feel me? So, like,
Macon really is the Atlanta. But, like, I fuck with, I don't know, Macon slept on. Yeah. That's it. Like, Macon really slept on. Macon is slept on like hell. And, like, a lot of stuff that folk be praising other folk about, like, we been and did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just need, again, the spotlight. That's what we need, the fucking spotlight. Yeah. Somebody, something to bring some light to Macon. And then they usually how it go, like, an artist from the city blow up, and then you get what I'm saying, all these other artists blow up. You get what I'm saying? Like, in Alabama, with no care, not everybody dying in Alabama. You get what I'm saying? Mobile rapping. That's just really how it go. Like, we need it. Like, right now, I feel like we gonna get it this year. Yeah. Somebody, the fuck, cause we on, it like everybody on the time of like come up, you know what I'm saying, on money time, like for real, everybody who started, like they really coming up. For sure.
Yeah. We was talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, your children knowing, you know what I'm saying, your music and stuff, like, you know, would you let them like make a song and like is that coming one day?
My children, they was on the beginning of one of my songs. So they was saying, "I love you, mommy." It's so cute. They be hard, so I can't wait till they drop February 22nd.
Okay, they making music too one day.
Yeah, they love it and they love probably, I don't know, whatever they do, cause they do love music. And KK, she be singing already. She already be singing. I don't know. I think they just take after me.
Yeah.
Cause I was singing this stuff when I was a child too, though. Like when I was like 2 years old, my dad got pictures of me like playing the drums and singing on the shit like it too. So it's like I always been like musically talented, or like that was what my area. That's more so my family anyway, though. Now I think about my dad, my sister. Shout out to Tip.
Yeah, that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep motivating them, man. You know what I'm saying? That major, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, if you one of their favorite artists and stuff, and they looking forward to listen, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know, for the people that's out here that's watching, man, that's a Jonna fan, man. You know, and they wanna continue chasing their dreams and stuff. They wanna go do something that they aspire to do, like. You know what I'm saying? What advice would you go, you know what I'm saying, give them right now?
Go do it. Go do it. For real, for real. Like, I tell folks that now, like, people can hit me up, cause I'm so humble. At the end of the day, some folks out here who don't start rapping, they song go up. They're so cocky. You know what I'm saying? I'm so humble. I swear to God, you can hit me up and I'm going to give you advice. Like, some folks, they don't want to give you the game. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to help you even a little bit. I get it's, like, sold and not told. But you know what I'm saying? Like, folks don't want to help you. But you can hit me up and I'm going to help you, like, or at least tell you, you get what I'm saying? Because females don't did that with me, and I real life will tell you, you get what I'm saying? I want everybody to eat.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like, just keep going. Whatever you put your mind to, just keep going, and it's going to take off.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming back through, man.
Yeah, you know, we ain't going to lose them.
Nah, we ain't going to lose them, man. You know, technical difficulties, man.
Yeah, tad bit.
Yeah, man, but, yeah, let the people know, man, where they can get at you, man, where they can get that album, all that, man.
Go follow me on all social media platforms at Jonna Bae. I don't have a Twitter yet, but I'm about to make one after this interview, so I'll probably have a Twitter. For sure. So that they can follow me on there too. Yeah, I'm going to drop a Twitter, Jonna Bae, JonnaBae. Pop my shit out now, still streaming. Album drops, Sorry for the Wait. Drops February 22nd, 2022.
Yeah, man. Any shout outs, man, you know, gonna give you.
Let's see, let's go. Shout out SVO Gang, top 2 DJs, shout out Endless, Blackjack, Tim, Audio, you know that, the gang, Zach. Shout out to UE, the fuck, Big Royal. Big Royal, that's my dog. But yeah, shout out to the gang. 2022 out here.
Hey man, 478 TV, man, we checking out, man. Jonna Bae, man.
Big Jonna.
Peace.
Kicking my shit and been popping my shit. I've been doing that shit on my own. Now I'm just trying to go up by my mama hard and then handle these kids on my own. Now I've been doing these shows while I'm getting that money, cool joke, cause I'm buying the bone. Now these niggas keep calling my phone. Now since they seen them money, now I'm on. Bitch, pull it with a stick, let it hit side, baby. If you wanna eat a click, gotta pay me. Roll the shit up.